Okay, now let's look at this one. We'll start from the beginning, from this page, then we go on to create 1, 2, 3, 4 until page number 16. Okay, so let's look at here. The first thing in the first page, or we say in the home page, you need to create, of course, the first one should be your company name lah. So as for now, if you don't know what is the company name, you put home first. Once you have designed your own, you guys are in your assignment group later on, you need to decide what is the company name that you want to have. Okay, then I don't know what name you want to have. If you already have an idea, then you can put, if you already have an idea. If not, then you just leave it as home. That's all. So next thing is you need to insert. Okay, insert and shape. So this one, the shape is for you to create a link, the button. Okay, the shape is for you to create a button. So let's look at this. You will have to have 5 pages, right? Just now we say. Now, must it be 5? Can you have 7, 8? Can. It's up to you how you want to design your user interface. So I'm just giving you an idea of how you can do it, but you can always change it. Okay, you can always change it. So just now we say this first one is setup page. Okay, then the second is your journal. Then you will have your sales, purchase, and also report. Can you have more than this? Yes. If you look at the sample that I give it to you, they have a lot more. Or the one that your senior do, they also have a lot more. So I'm giving you a basic structure. You can enhance it and enrich it. Okay. So this is the one that you have. Now if you look at this page, we call it home page. Okay, this page we call it home page. So you can just click, double click, and you can change the name. Okay, now next is you should have another page. This one should be setup page. Okay, if you look at this, you have setup page, journal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you need to have 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So setup page, and then you should have journal, you should have debtors, you should have creditors, you should have reports. Are you with me? Can you see? Okay. So next is this one. You can just copy it. You press on shift, and then you click on each one of it. Shift and click. Can you get it? You can have an option in which you create link first before you copy. So let's say this one, okay? You can do either way. You copy and then you set the link, or you create the link first, then you copy. So let's look at this one, okay? Set up, and then you insert, you go to link. So where are we going to link? You place it in this document and set up, right? This is set up, so we link to setup page. Okay, so let's look at this journal. Journal, we go and insert link. Journal, so we link to journal page. Okay, and sales, we link to sales. Debtors. Purchases, we link to purchases. There's creditors. And report, we link to reports. Okay, now if you look at this, now it should link, means that when I go to click sales, they should go to sales. Okay, so let's look at this one. Now I want to copy, same thing, I have to press Control and I click copy, and you go to here and you press copy. So if you see, this is home page, right? When you click setup, you go to setup page. When you click journal, you go to journal page. Okay. Now the only issue now is we need to go back to our home page. So you create another one, and the link you change and the name you change. So here change to home, and you can change the link to home. Okay. Are you with me? So you repeat these steps, okay? You repeat these steps, copy and paste all this in the new tab. So now, if you look at this, I'm in home page. When I go to setup, if I want to go home, I just press home. Okay? When I go to journal, this is sales, this is purchase, this is report. Now the issue now is every page look like the same. You don't know whether you're in which page. So if you look at this setup, I'm in setup page now. I click setup. So what are we going to do is basically this one. You right click it and you give them some colors. Okay. So journal, sales, purchase, and report. So let's see now. I go to setup. I go to journal, I go to sales, I go to purchase, I go to report. Then you will know that you are in different page. If not, it will be exactly the same, that you are hardly differentiate which page are you in. Are you okay, guys? So can you do it now? Or you're already done? Okay. This one already done. Huh? Now let's look at this. Once you're done, let's say this one, set up. Once you're done, if you remember, my structure is like this. Homepage we already have, right? Homepage we already have. And then the main sub page we already have it. So now what we need to do is each sub page, we need to have another sub pages. So if you look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in my setup page, I will have 6 setup page. So let's look at the examples. The way I do it is this. I will have company info, chart of accounts, opening balance, debtors, creditors, inventory. Now, if you don't like the way that I arrange, you can create your own. Okay, you can create your own, not necessary to follow mine. Are you guys clear? You can have your own methods, up to you guys how you want to do it. So now what I need to do for my site, I need to create these sub pages. So you can just create the sub pages. Let's say this is setup, I'm already in setup page. So I should have, okay, I should have this one is your company info. Okay, and then I will have other pages as well. So I have to create for 6 of the same button and also insert the link. So let's say this is the second one will be chart of accounts. And then the third will be opening balance. Okay, so if you look at this, once you have this 6, right, you actually will have more. Like here you have debtors, and then you will have creditors, and then you will have inventory. Okay, you have 6. So if you want to have 6 now, next thing you need to do is copy the whole thing into a new pages, because now you only have 1. You need to have chart of account, opening balance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you should have another 5 pages, another 5 pages. Okay, so for me, I'll just copy. Okay, create a copy. Okay, then you need to change the name. So second one should be your chart of accounts, and then you have your opening balance, then you have debtors, then you have your creditors, and you will have an inventory. Okay, so look at this, all of this is the same. The first thing now you need to do is create the link. So from here, now chart of account, when you click no respond, you have to create this link. So go to insert, click chart of accounts, so you go to chart of accounts. Okay, so if you look at this, now when I click, you go to chart of accounts. Okay, so here you need to change the color in order to make it clear. This one I have to cancel off the color. Are you guys clear now? You know what you need to do? So you need to repeat the same steps, create the link, okay, for all these 6 pages. Okay. Anything you guys want to ask? Nothing? Okay, guys, it should look like this once you're done. So means that whichever page that you have created, you should have the same thing. So no matter what, you can go to different page lah. So same thing you should apply to your journal. So in your journal, you will have two accounts. One is cash journal. Another one will be your sales journal, general journal and cash journal. In your setup, you should have these 6 pages, right? So if you don't have these 6, it means that you can also create on your own method how you want to design it. This is my design, but you can design your own way. Like you don't want to have debtors, creditors here, and then you add on debtors, creditors here instead of mix up your setup. If you don't want, then you can put the debtors, creditors here. So it's up to you guys how you want to design. You get the concept. If you look at this, for example, this is what we designed just now. This is what we designed just now. We want to start from home page. Then we go to 5 pages here. Setup, journal, sales, purchase report. If you don't want to mix your customer or debtors, creditors here, you can move here. Customer, supplier here. So up to you guys how you want to design it. You need to have the design on your own assignment report, this one. Okay? This one is just a guideline. It's just a guideline. Can we go on? Okay, now the setup things you can do it at home or later you can take your own time and do it, okay, because it's a repeat tool, okay. So I don't think you'll have issues in that. So let's look at this, okay.